All right. Wait. Wait, there we go. I just went live. People can read it. There you go. We're doing spoons today. Okay? Just 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 making that shift now. Welcome one and all to Spoons Day. The new Tuesday. No, we got to save that for an April Fool's or an April 1st Tuesday, right? Has there ever been one? Probably. I mean, right? Unless I skipped it because I'm stupid like that and fuck up sometimes. But we probably had an April Fool's Day Tuesday. But anyways, we'll remember that. Spoons Day and whatever else rhymes with tunes. Welcome one and all to another Tuesday, the day we make music from scratch. I'm here with Hef. And he and I are both going to fart out a new tune here. And I was thinking chiptune. You know, I had said like weeks ago, I was like, we're doing all house till I move into my house. Well, I'm not moving in still until the end of next month. But I did officially close and everything. I've been there. I just got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of painting to do, a lot of just like work, fix up little things before I get there. But I realized it's kind of, I don't know, I kind of got tired of doing just house. Until then, I was like, this is still a whole another month away. I mean, I can't do any super long ones again because I'm going to go there soon. So I was sitting in this room for 2 hours and stream didn't auto start on my side monitor. So I had to reload the tab. Well, hey, didn't. Okay. Well, you didn't miss much. You're coming in right at the beginning. Welcome. I am late as always. Well, as of late, I should say. But welcome back. Otherwise, you might have been here first. Oh, is it that? It's the title of first that you are coveting. Anywho, I thought about, you know, what else is kind of quick that I can do, or like chiptune tracks usually don't take too long. Especially if I'm just kind of like, let's just, I don't know, chill vibe this chiptune track. I want to do. I don't have anything specific in mind. Sometimes I'm like, this is the boss music, or this is like I'm ripping off Streets of Rage, or this is like if I made a new Sonic level. I'm putting like nothing on this whatsoever. Let's just pull up some chip sounds, find some stuff that starts sounding good, and we're gonna let the track decide what it should be. Let's go in. I'm still gonna use this. This is my go-to. Oh, here we go. Sample crazy song in the vein of Rat-a-Tat's Neck Brace. I love. Wait. Okay. I can do this next one. I can do this next Tuesday. We haven't had a Tuesday redemption in a while. This is exciting. Oh, and people on YouTube, I guess, don't see. Wait, that didn't show up on the stream, right? Yeah, I don't think redemptions show up as chat. I love Rat-a-Tat. I'd be honest, I don't know most of their tracks by name, so I'd have to look it up and be like, oh, I know this one. You know, a lot of like same with what's that other band I love? Oh yeah, Krangbin. Like I write so many songs where I'm like, this is inspired by them. I talk about them all the time. They're the like 3-piece guitar, bass, and drums. But I honestly couldn't tell you any of the names of their songs because they're all instrumental and they're just like I mean they're good, but like I don't know. I listened to the album through. The fourth one's really good. I don't know the name of it. I listened to it on YouTube and it's in the background, and so I never bothered to learn the name. I guess it's unimportant. So yeah, I feel like with Rat-a-Tat it's the same way. Like I know so many of their songs. I couldn't tell you like the names of any of them because I don't look at it, and you know they're not. You know the name when there's a hooky chorus and they sing it or something like that. But I don't know. If you like Karaba Baba Baba Ba, you may like Kokoro. Kokoro. Yeah, I don't know how to spell Krangbin either. Every time I try, I fail. But if you fail, it's still just like auto corrects it. And Kokoro ban. Same way with Explosions in the Sky. Yeah, that's how it is with like instrumental stuff. I imagine that's how a lot of people are with mine. That is how I am with a lot of my music too. I don't know. I don't think about the names. They're not super deep when they're Tuesdays. They're just like, oh, someone said that in chat. Yep, that's the name of the song. Yep, put it out there. I'll remember. Oh, this is the C sharp minor one where I go to weird. You know, that's how I remember my songs more and categorize them. I don't ever know the names really. I could never imagine putting a name to one of their songs. Yeah, right. Yeah, some artists it's just like that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to use, let's use Pulse Poly. This is the Afro DJ Mac Coin Op pack. I talk about this all the time, but I feel like I should always say this at the start at the very least. Get the pack, get it. It's good. It's all basically going to be like probably 90% of what I use. What's going on, Grim? Welcome back. It's going to be like 90% what I use in this Tuesday. Just you watch. It's great. So many good sounds. And it's cheap. I can't remember how much it was. I swear it was like $10 or something like that. $10 for all the chiptune sounds you'll probably need. Maybe not all. Depends. I don't know how much chiptune you make or anyone who might be watching this makes. 20 minutes instrumental lull. I'm supposed to go, oh, this is that one. Well, especially when like some of the songs, if they blend them together, then it's like, when does one song start and the other one start or something? You know what I mean? Like if you listen to a Dream Theater song, that's like, they'll have a 23-minute long Dream Theater song, but it's really like 4 songs with some like, with like a minute-long instrumental transition between them. And so, like, is it one song or is it 4 songs? Or, you know, it is what they say it is. Let's see. We can do some fun stuff with this. First off, wait, what's herb style? Wait, what's the one that I'm... Oh, pulse width. Let's mess with it a little bit here. How do I change the ARP? Oh, it's right here. Isn't there, where's the ARP? Oh, ARP style. That one that was like intense. Let's lower this. Hang on, this is really hard to do with my left hand. And I think it was like this. It's kind of cool, but the notes get stuck. What if I increase octaves? Would it move up? Like... Now, if I did this, you can hear it popping really loud. We could change the attack. Or even like... I'm just gonna be like jumping around all kinds of chords. Well, let's have fun with it. Let's experiment, right? Whoops, not that kind of experiment. Now, if I did this, could I also, like, put on a delay? Ping pong might sound cool. It might be a little too much, though. That's too much. Experimenting with polyrhythms. Not really, I guess. It's just where the loop comes in and it sort of creates a different pulse on a different rhythm. I don't think the delay is what we want. Let's keep experimenting with the ARP styles. Let's speed it up. They're just random. Plucked up the courage to edit something I recorded a while back. I'll leave it in Discord later for feedback. That's pretty awesome, Grim. Yeah, I'll check it out. Maybe I don't need an ARP, I think. Because if I want an ARP, I could just make it myself, right? Do I need to bring the release up to 4 seconds too? I'm making a chip piano basically, because otherwise it sustains the note permanently. But now I've made it so that it won't. But you just press it, and it'll just sound like it's a piano a little bit. I like it. It kind of sounds a little harpsichordy. I think we could work with this. Let's see. I had to learn how to use equalizer reverb again. I had forgotten how complex it can be. Apply an equalizer. Oh my god. I'm sorry if there's too much noise and you can't hear me. They're literally drilling like right outside my window. But I don't think you can. My mic is usually pretty good at not being shitty about that. So many parameters. I need to mimic some of your Tunesday Ableton. It sounds like ancient one. So a handy thing too is once you dial in something that sounds really good, like with equalizer, compressor, any of those sort of things, especially if it's a common way that you might be recording, just save that as a preset, as your own presets. Like that's what I did for like sidechain compression. I basically made like 3 versions of it, like light, medium, and heavy. And now I actually only use one of those ones, and I just know which parameter to change depending on if I want it lighter or heavier. But yeah, it just saves so much time dialing that in. Because then it's like something you only got to do once. That's the same with like when I built my lo-fi drum kit. It was like put together this massive lo-fi sample kit that will take a while to load in every time. But then like, you know, I can use it for a long time and I'm not going to get bored or sick, and I'm going to find what I need each time. It's handy. It's all about speeding it up, I guess. I guess I don't even need to, since I put the release up to 4 seconds, I don't even need to hold the pedal anymore to like sustain the notes. They're just going to go up anyways. Should we do a happy little tune like that, you know? I don't want to like reinvent the wheel or anything, but it's going to be tracked out of the computer no matter what. Well, maybe I should just like, let's do this. Whoops, there's nothing to snapshot. Hang on, it would help to have, I'm just playing to any beat. You know, if I snap this, it's like, oh cool, there it is, but what's the context? Where's the rhythm? We're not snapped to a metronome or anything. Let's do that. Or actually, let's go back in here real quick, and I want to do percussion. Oh wait, maybe percussion's not the one I wanted. Drums. Let's do drums. There's just a plain old hat sound. I want like the tiniest little click. There we go. Oops. What's going on, Pun? Welcome back. I think I need to build this song backwards almost. Way. Working, lurking, practicing guitar, nice. Trying to just find a chord progression right now. That sounds good. I have my normal pulse poly chiptune, whatever thing on, and but I just removed the sustain and just have it on release, so it kind of sounds like a piano, maybe like a harpsichord, I guess. Sounds nice, almost game-ish. Oh yeah, we're going for that. Practicing John Prine's Fish and Whistle. I know of John Prine, but I'm gonna I don't think I know any of his songs, or at least not by name. Man, it sounds dumb if I split it up like that. I'm just trying to come up with something, a unique way of playing this in a way. Hang on, I'm onto something. Slow down. That's better. It's all 3-fingered chords, so I know the progression easy. Getting the plucking down is hard. Ah. Finger arpeggio style. That does sound tricky. I'm always the worst at more complicated picking. Envious of watching people, what's it, sweep pick? Like, that's why one of my favorite guitarists is John Petrucci from Dream Theater. He is just like, if there's a master of a skill, that's right there. Watch him play. It's incredible. Now I could also change this thing. Let's start with this real quick. One other thing. I was pressing the pedal down. We don't even need it. I just don't want to do it in case I copy and paste this and it messes something up somewhere else. Let's do this. Consolidate. Actually, consolidate it at like this. Boop. Then quantize. Wait, is this? They are velocity sensitive. Yeah, we can't have that. All the same, please. Well, I don't know how hard though. Let's try 90. Have you seen the Petrucci barbecue? I don't think so. It's a week practice in his hotel with many guest lessons, lectures. Oh, okay. I do know. Yeah, I know he does do that. I knew he had a whole guitar camp or whatever. I guess I always called it a guitar camp. I appreciate him spreading his knowledge and everything like that. And this is the way I'm doing this arpeggio. Oh yeah, I was gonna do another note here. Okay, we can get rid of this now. I played. Actually, get rid of that. For one, I could do this at the very least. This already kind of sounds nice, but this is done. right? You've heard this before. I mean, not this exact way of playing it, but this, all it is just... Whoops. Which, sure, a million songs have done this chord progression, I guess. But we could also, maybe I'm getting too much in this. This doesn't have to be the main thing. Like, let's say, let's do this. Let's think long term on this, okay? So let's say... A melody comes in here. The intro part wouldn't have a melody there. One more time, 'cause we're not sick of it yet. But that is all because I'm sick of it now. And here now we gotta change it. Right? Sometimes it helps to just, you know, figure out how the song's gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna break this down real simply too, right? If this is our chord progression, because we already have the way we're gonna play our chords. I think we can keep this. Let's just figure out which chords we go to. So now we go. So we could go to G. B minor would work, but that's expected. I bet we could go to A really easy because we're on E. Yeah. Those are probably going to be our options, G, A, or B. But let's try some odder ones. Those would be the obvious ones, right? What if we did something like... I mean, what else is left, I guess? Other than going to like, that's just too odd. Unless we went right back to this. And then started a new chord progression there. But I think we should go to a new chord entirely. But they all work, is the good news. All right, lead me in, and let's just make one right now. Let's say it went to G, and then go to B, and then we go to E, and then we go to A. Gotta fix that. Fix that. Maybe the A is not the best there, but okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Wait. I realize it's very quiet for you guys. Let me turn it up a little bit more. That's better, right? Okay, okay. The first two are good. Not bad. Then it'll go right back into this. really nicely, right? So what we can do is we can sort of keep these riffs short in general. You know, maybe this just goes, well, I guess we could go for a little bit longer with that one, and then maybe this goes like this long. We'll figure it out. But that's a good start. We'll call this piano chip. No, no, no. Well. I don't remember seeing you use metronome. I never used the built-in metronome. I just make my own with a hi-hat, which I did here before. Now I'm trying to make it into something more usable. But I did it for a second for me to literally just do this. Type that first chord I did. Play that first chord. I mean, in a way, I am just typing it. It's just a different type of keyboard. That's what I did. I just went like that. Any specific reason I don't use the built-in metronome? Number one reason, I just find it kind of annoying. I think it's too abrasive and like it's too loud. I don't have any volume control over it. You know what I mean? Like if I'm trying to play and I'm trying to hear what I'm playing, but the metronome is so loud, it's like that's a problem. So that's the number one reason I use this, because if I just bring a hi-hat in and just have that be the metronome, I can turn it down. It's a chiller sound a little bit. It's more like a real drummer counting me in than rather an actual metronome wood block. So that's the main reason. Volume control, and it's too loud. It hurts my ears. So there's something else we can do as well that I want to try, but I want to get this hi-hat sounding okay first. We'll try this for now. Here's what I gotta do. First hat, duplicate again, kick, snare, go in here, delete, go in here, delete. I deleted the right ones, right? Okay. I don't know what I want for the kick, but I know I want snare to be, oh, that's nice. They put them right next to each other. So the other thing I was going to say we can do is mess with the pulse width again, because this is just how we sort of change the way this sounds. What if we did this? This sounds kind of cool. Whoops. Didn't mean to stop it. There definitely needs to be a kick on every beat right there. Let me put that in at the very least. If we're doing this, I don't know what I need for the kick melody, but I do know one kick. There's basically one kick I use in my... I don't even remember which one it is. Let's turn it up a little bit. Though I've used the Toe Jam and Earl one before. And that one before. There's a better one, I swear. No. Am I crazy? I swear there's a better one. Maybe I missed it. Went over it. Hang on. Let me put some EQ on these bad boys. Just some presets. Bring them out a little more. Definitely used a snare before, but that's because it's good. Maybe this was it. I don't know, but it sounds good. Just get the whole song ready before the stream and then pretend to speedrun it. I got baited into one of those YouTube videos. It was like fastest song ever written. And then I watched it, and this guy like, you know, if you're going to make a video about doing anything the fastest, that means the actual video of you doing it is going to be very little, right? Because you did it fast. But you still need to make a 10-minute video to get that sweet, sweet YouTube money. So you mainly fill it with dumbass bullshit filler of just talking about what you did to get that record and everything, get that speed, right? That's how you make your money on YouTube. So he did it, and he's like explaining it all, and like, you know, what he did beforehand and how he got ready and to practice his musical skills. And then all it really was is he just pre-written a whole song, done everything, and he basically choreographed what he would need to do, where he would hit a timer, and then he would just like track it all out really as fast as he could, play it out. Okay, do this. Okay, we're done. And I did it. I wrote the fastest song. And it's like, no, you didn't do it. You arranged maybe the fastest song, I suppose, but you didn't write it. Or you did write it. You wrote it over the last week, which it took you a whole week to write a song, man. It's not that great. Not that impressive. But there's plenty of people that do those videos. Are we talking about that one dude who makes like beats in 10 seconds? Not specifically him, because I don't know that he makes the claim that he wrote the song in 10 seconds. But there was a YouTube video that I clicked that was like, you know, it had the clickbait title of like "World's Fastest Written Song Ever" or something like that. You know, and like I say, it was more just like they had pre-written it. They just arranged it faster than anyone else. I will say the only speedrunning music thing that I am a fan of is the the FL Studio challenge of speedrun to recreate Soulja Boy's Crank That. That is the only approved speedrun DAW that I think should exist. Like, we don't need to, that's it. Don't speedrun making anything else. That's the only category. And speaking of the Olympics, if we would like to add that into the Olympics, I'm all game. For real. If we want to add an Olympic category of recreating Crank That by Soulja Boy, who can do it the fastest? The same way, you know, those kids do the cup stacking. Or is that in the Olympics? It should be. Have you watched the Olympics? I watched a little bit here and there. I turned it on last night. A perfect time to catch the skateboarding. Men's skateboarding. I love skateboarding. So I'm like, oh, shit. Hell yeah. To watch Yuto Horigome come away with the win right at the last. Like, I thought as he was going up there and you saw those 3 zeros and it was like, oh man, he's done. No way. Last trick, he's got to get this not over 9-6. No way, not happening. I know he's clutching all, but like the pressure's clearly got to him. He missed 3 of them in a row. He's given up. He's checked out. He's pulling a Shane O'Neill. He's done. And then but no, he's did it on the last go. And then of course the other 2 then missed it on their last go. So that's just the last trick separates the men from the boys, I guess, or the gold medalist from the other 2, at the very least. I think we should not waste time. We can get right into the melody right away there. I don't think I even listened to the others. 0.1 points between gold and silver medal. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Keep it like this. I like this one the most. My buddy once ollie over a trash can. That was the best I've ever seen. I used to love skateboarding. I would do it all through high school. I was the skater kid, always at the skate park. I feel like I got pretty good. I'm not. Wait, what is this? Oh, I'm not very good. I shouldn't just drag this out this long then. I was building some pacing. Anymore, I mean, I guess I just ride around. I don't do any tricks. Mainly because I had broken my elbow at one point. And then, I think I've told this story before, but it cost me, like, this was when I was doing music more for, like, more revenue, trying to make it, like, gigging music. I was doing music for random little ads or whatever paid, you know. You do what you do. But then, like, when I broke my elbow, I almost missed a gig because of it. Thankfully, I had some other stuff, like, saved. I was like, oh, what about this? And they wanted it, and I sold them that instead. But, like, I was like, I can't break my arm or elbow again. I'm gonna, what do I do? Skateboarding or music? I'm not nearly a good enough skateboarder to to pursue that and get any money in that. So Japan has been cooking skateboarding lately. Yeah. It is true. It helps too, I think, that Yuto and the Olympics are sort of putting a better light on skateboarding, because otherwise I think they would, Japan's government would sort of be like, hey, let's stop with this skateboarding crap. It's destroying our public infrastructure and everything. But now they can be like, we're an Olympic gold medalist. We own this, whatchamacallit, this sport, basically, right? We dominate it on the Olympic stage. So, yes. Come to Japan. It's skateboarding mecca. Spend your money. Grind our ledges. But yeah, the Japanese skaters are taking over. It's pretty crazy. It is. We are in the era of Japanese, like, I don't know. I don't want to say domination, but in a way, he just won the Olympics after all. But I like how they've expanded the Olympics. Yeah, they should do more. Like I'm saying, cup stacking, speed run of recreating Soldier Boy's Crank That. You know, I don't know. They have sports like shooting a gun, right? It doesn't have to be something that you like physically do or like are that tired from doing. You know what I mean? There are Olympic categories of just shooting, so like not everything has to be like a full blown ass sport. You know, think about it, guys. Let it cook on that one. Mario Kart, that's a good one. Bring in the AR-15s. Is that why America's not winning any of the shooting challenges? They're like, what are these guns? Why do they shoot so slowly? Let's do not so sharp. Chess should be in the Olympics. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's really not. For how like old chess is, right? It's not. We're not just messing around like, oh, Mario Kart. Like, no, chess. Come on, why not? It's a flex of your, I don't know, mental muscle. Wait, is this all the controls I have? I thought I'd have more. Let's get some reverb in here, though. Chess boxing? Okay. Does that exist? Because it should. Okay, well, maybe, you know, okay, America has now started doing this this slapping challenge, which has to be the dumbest fucking sport in the world, right? But like, let's put that in the Olympics. Who can just take getting slapped like a bitch the most? That's just the most insane. I don't know. I don't know how you could watch that a lot. You know what I mean? That slapping championship or the competitive slapping. You guys have seen that, right? You know what I'm talking about? You seen it? You heard about this? Some Akimbo Chad, some Some's in and kill people. Yeah, right. Well, that's the thing. It'll be added to the Olympics until somebody dies because some steroid jack dude just like decapitates someone with a slap. We'll see. But it's just like you can watch a little bit of it, but I feel like for anyone to consider that a real sport or like to like go to that event would be a nightmare to me. Like, because I can't watch it for more than like 5 minutes before I'm either like bored or just like, God, I don't want to just watch people get just slapped in the face over and over. Boxing, it's like a strategy, right? You're like, or, you know, even UFC, you're like, you can block and you can counter and, you know, there's something to it. It's just about taking the hit in the slap thing. And it's like, I can't just watch that. What's the strategy? Just how well you could just take a hit? I don't know. I don't get it. Not for me. I think you can't watch too much of it. It's all the same. See, I wanted to like glide between the notes. I wish I could. I thought I could. Let me bring this out. Olympic American Gladiator Challenge. Yeah, glide time. Okay, hang on a minute. Ooh. Sort of want that. See, that's what I wanted. You hear how I glided to it? We can do better, though. Send it to reverb. Turn it down a little bit. Oh, too much reverb. Way too much. And actually, let's do none right now. Turn it down a little bit. I think we can make this work. Why not just gladiators like back in the Roman Empire? Can't believe they're making a Gladiator 2 movie. Aren't they also making... I'm pretty sure they're also making like a TV series. It's not like literally in the you know, Gladiator cinematic universe or anything like that, but it is just like, you know, people are just riding that I don't know, gladiator fighting wave, and they're making a whole TV series about it now too, which I don't know, I feel like would make a good TV series, right? Why not make it combine Game of Thronesy style stuff? You never know who will die off because they're literally fighting for their lives all the time. Not to mention, I know that because I saw in the preview they showed some cool scenes of like how they, you know, talk about in the Colosseum that they used to even like flood it and have like sea battles or like fight in the water or something like that. And they like showed that, and it was like, that would be fucking cool to see. So who knows? Maybe that'll be cool. But the whole idea of a Gladiator 2 movie, I don't know. All these shit movies, yet no Berserk live adaptation. That's what you're waiting for? Aren't you scared they just ruin it or something? That's the thing with, like, take it from a guy who loves Death Note. You don't always want a live action adaptation. Sometimes it's no so good. Okay, you know, sometimes you just better just like thinking what could have been, you know. God, that one Netflix made was so bad. The only thing I'll give them credit for is their Ryuk looked cool. I thought. I did think he looked cool. Yes, he did look very CGI-y in a real world, but he's a fucking like ghost demon. What do you want him to look like? So yeah, I thought he looked great. But then that's about the only good thing I could say about that one. Just put Mel Gibson to direct the full trilogy, quadrilogy. Henry Cavill as Guts. Well, start calling people up. Hang on. Does this have a pickup? I think it has a pickup. Yeah. Let me just play it out. Okay, I don't know where to go from there. So I'm just gonna do that. I guess I'll have to just do like this and consolidate, because this is gonna take a little bit of finagling, I think, right? Because if I just do this, yeah, you see how it jumps to it right away? So I have to make sure it overlaps, but it can't overlap a lot because otherwise it'll play the notes together. That's why I wanted it to be mono, so it cut off, but you apparently can't do this in mono. But if I just do like this, that should do it, right? Yeah. And then when I don't want them to match up, they can just break up there. Okay, so... I'm gonna track this out first, and then we're gonna put the slides in because I hear it in some spots, but just easier to like get the whole melody while I kind of hear it a little bit. Well, tell him priorities, you know? He needs to get his priorities straight. I think we can all agree what's more important here. Oh, hang on. I could just do this again. Bam, bam, boom. And then copy and paste. But hang on, let me I almost want this to be like I wanted to like go into this note immediately, actually. Maybe, hang on. Yeah, that is what I'm hearing. Though, I wonder if I could do like, no. Maybe that. Kind of like just slip it in a random spot. That's the same pulse as the chord, which I don't know that we want to do. Change that ending. Turning very desert video game background, a little bit, perhaps. We still need a bass here. I mean, we sort of have a bass in this, just that low end. But we could add triangle mono. You want to make sure you can just do? Copy this, paste it here. There, this is the part we're playing, right? Everything, let's see, delete all this. Oops. I meant the opposite of that, whatever. Oh boy. Okay, these notes are so low, they're not even registering. Now, I don't know that I want this to go forever, right? Best desert background. Oh yeah, I can't play that. Not on the stream, at least. Though it's funny because it's video game music, right? You'd think you could. Well, I could, right? Maybe not on YouTube. YouTube will ding me. I'm not sure what my favorite desert music would be. Gobi Desert? See, it doesn't do much, but you can hear as soon as it's gone, you're like, oh. See, nothing. I'll fill it in. Because I don't think the bass needs to do anything more than exactly what the bass and the left hand's doing. There's going to be too many melodies otherwise. Let's try this too. Jordan Root is the bass, exactly. Actually, I was actually thinking about doing this the opposite way, but now I've already committed to this, so let's just hear what this sounds like. Not enough, I guess. Well, maybe that just wasn't right. Let's just do this. Get rid of all of it. 100's what this is all at, right? Okay. Let's do more. Like 70 to 40 to 10. It is changing. I can hear it. It's very, very subtle, but it is. Like you can hear it there. You hear sort of the chugga-chugga there? I was about to give tips to humanize the hi-hat, but it's chiptune. Oh yeah, no. We stay away from that groove. Though that does give me an idea of just slapping a groove on to hear what it'd sound like with some swing or something, you know what I mean? Take the easy way out of just putting swing on something. Hang on. Just for the shits and gigs, right? Add a bit of random MIDI effects velocity. Oh yeah. I do that with my drums normally to make them feel more real. Or you know, I'll do this. Do this, or you can do this. Anywho, that was fun. But we're not putting the swing on. Okay, so I was thinking about changing that hi-hat there. But then here, we need a better transition though. Like it's gotta be like... Like here. Oh, hang on. The bass is still doing the old one. That's why it sounds so bad. Hang on, copy, paste, delete that, delete that. Actually, we might go down lower. Hang on a minute. I mean, it's okay, but what if this was down here? Changes the vibe a lot. This could even go down here, maybe. Nah, that kind of drops it down too much. Though I don't know, it is. Hang on, let's hear this one though. I kind of like that. It actually really changes the vibe. That low note is so low. Just makes it feel different, you know, like we really did enter a new section. So we're gonna keep that. I also want to do this. Just duplicating out the snare because I want the drum pack again. Let's add a crash. Get rid of this like EQ. Oh, I should turn it. Well, never mind. It's already turned down. Where's it? That's good enough for now. It's okay. Is there a better one? That's an open hi-hat? Okay. That one's so quiet. That's actually the best one, I think. I'll just keep it, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna find better ways to make that a little bit smoother, but we'll worry about that another time. And also, let's do this too. When we get to this section, what if we made the kick a little bit more interesting too? Actually, hang on. Because I was going to basically do this, but it's so strong where these notes come in with the bass that the kick has to be there. In fact, I should even put sidechain compression on. Pretty good already. We'll put EQ and make it sharper. I mean, I guess it did, but I just want to actually start hearing it. Sometimes you have to start at the most extreme and start dialing it back. Curious what this would sound like on here. A little much. But I am going to put some of it on. Just not that much. Help the kick pop a little more, you know? Especially because the kick is so plain. I think that helps. hang on. Let's take this. Let's look at it. We're just gonna go to a little sort of simpler breakdown section where we don't have this fancy little like extra bit that we're doing. We're just keeping it real simple. We're gonna do something more of that lead because it's still at full volume, and we're chilling everybody else out. So the lead needs to chill out too. You know. Actually save the crash for there. Do another crash there. We still gotta come up with, oh here, let's do this. I'm gonna duplicate it, put it on its own track. So this is the one we can put some effect on, right? Maybe just for simple testing, I'm gonna just put a filter on it. And then we'll also send it some reverb. I think I want to. We're gonna change the melody a little bit. I kind of like that. Should I put that on this too? I want to try something real quick. Because so everything's set to play all the way through. So if I did this, the tail end of this chord will bleed into this one. So we'll hear a little bit of fuzz at the start, but then it will pick up the new riff muted. Kind of like it. The only other thing I could think to change would be like... Is velocity changing anything? I thought it was, but maybe I'm... It doesn't know. Copy and paste for now. Like I said, we got to change the melody. We don't even have a melody for our chorus. I also haven't saved this at all yet. And I am also aware that I'm a little bit behind on uploading some Tunesdays. Working on that is... and keep using my house as the excuse, but now I guess I'm going to say that I still need some artwork for the next Tunesday album. Volume 34, 35? I don't even remember what I'm on. But once that artwork's up, 34 it'll be. But I am happy to say that I'm not too lazy. Like I got the for all you that like Spotify and iTunes or whatever other ways of listening to my music other than Bandcamp, YouTube, and SoundCloud, I've got the newest Tunesday album all queued up, ready to go. I did that a while ago, so it should be out actually very soon, like in a week or so. I think I queued that up. I was a good boy and did it right away, so I'm pretty sure like it's like August 6th or 7th or something like that. It'll be out. I can confirm. Actually, you know what? I could literally confirm right this second. There it is. What is it release? Release is August 6th. August 6th, if that's your thing. If you prefer Spotify the most, whatever, there you go. You can get all of the last 3 months tracks in like a week, right? That's basically a week. But a week. Yeah, it's actually quite literally a week from today. Okay, cool. Well, that's something I can say on next Tuesday. Exciting. Let's do this. Pull the snare in. Pull the hi-hat in. Actually, don't. Move them out. Grab the whole thing. Pull it out to here. And then... It's silly, but I'm going to just start it with the hi-hat, that little hi-hat bit. I still feel like more could be done to this thing. I don't know. Is this better? This is the same as the chip, or the piano one. No, I should go with this one. It's different. Not fast enough. Whoa, that sounds cool. I like the ending. That's not good. Hang on. I kind of did this by accident, but I like it. I'm gonna force it too much. Hang on. This is kind of weird. I don't know if this is going to sound good or not. close to something here. Kind of like it. It's weird. Fake double effect on the low end. Maybe we get rid of the last one actually. I like that. I think we need something more for the chorus still. One more thing, some kind of like shimmer effect. I say that all the time, but you know, it's just a useful, I don't know, background effect. Could add some noise too. I got time off in October. We gonna do a lot of your house stuff. I'd hate it. You'd hate it as in you'd hate to do it. I mean, you don't need to feel obligated at all. But like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be super busy already. We might, in terms of needing assistance with house stuff, that might be a later thing because I have so much other stuff that I just need to do on my own with it. Little things that I don't need to fly anyone out for, you know. And so I think that's going to take up a good chunk of my time for a while. I still have iTunes open. Let's close that shit. Wiring security automation. Yes, I mean, I can't think of anything that needs to be wired immediately, I guess is what I mean. Other than some stuff that I actually just need to have a licensed electrician look at, because he's going to need to poke around in my box a little bit. I'll let you know though, because I do think there'd be a possibility that I'll need your help, or would at least very least need your guidance for something later on. This is like I'm saying, way future down the line. I'll show you what my place looks like, but there's this like unfinished room that, depending on if I like it all, if I like living there, that's why this is like I say down the line. I have to live there for a little bit and take a photo of your box and send it to me, and I can tell you what I know that could be out of code. I know exactly what's out of code. It's just I want a licensed electrician to do it, and not just me or someone who knows what they could do. You know what I mean? It's a peace of mind thing. But I had it was something pointed out by my inspector, so I already know what needs to be done. But like I say, I don't want to do it myself. And as qualified as I genuinely believe you are, I don't know if you're licensed or not. But I would prefer to have a licensed inspector do it all. A good inspector, then. Yeah, or not a licensed inspector, a licensed electrician do it. But yes, he was a good inspector. No, I'm not licensed. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no offense. I fully trust in your abilities. That's why, like I say, or what I was saying is, in the basement where I want to build the studio and everything. So if all goes to plan and I build it down there and all looks good, there is a separate room that's like unfinished right now, and that's what I could turn into like vocal isolation room or something like that. But it's also big enough. It's a small room, but it's big enough that you could even probably fit like a full-size drum kit. Work really well for getting acoustic drum samples. A lot of potential, a lot of cool stuff. So outside of it soundproofing, what I would want to do is like set up a system where basically I could just create like outlet plugs in the wall that you would plug like your mic cables into, and then it would just go through the wall on the other side to another end where I could just pull the cables out and then run them into my my interface. So that way you can have the door closed and have it all sort of sealed off, and then like run the cables through the wall virtually, basically. So that's my like I said, that's down the line. That's where I would maybe need your help. Yeah. Every electrical you pulled, yeah. Well, hey, you know what you're doing. In metal conduit could help kill electrical noise too. Yes. Well, that's the thing. I still have to set. Yeah, a lot of things I have to do testing and a lot more things. But it's a fun idea. I'd love to do at some point. Let's do this. Let's bring on Pulse Mono. Let's send it to the reverb all the way. Turn it way down. We'll keep it on pulse width 1. Give it delay. Oh, also do this. No sustain. Decay is like, I want it to be pretty quick. That's good. Okay, we're going to need to change this to a poly because it's... Well, never mind. When I track it out, I'm sure it'll be fine. Consolidate that. I never put a delay on this. Put a delay on it. I wonder if electrical binding ground to that kind of system could help that noise difference in the wiring. I would have no idea. Yeah, definitely I'm going to have to do a lot of research before I would try to build something like that. Okay. What's the starting chord? G. Hang on. Let's make it poly. I do regret. I feel like I never need the mono. It's almost useless. Poly gives you so much more. Did your inspector find your house grounding pole? Do you have one or two? That I don't know. I guess he didn't. 'Cause I don't think I was pointed out specifically what the grounding pole was. So, no. Whoa, sorry about that. Okay, hang on. Take this thing in general. Sustain down. If your electrical is grounded to the water line in the basement with no ground pole, you may have to jumper from where the pole is coming out of the ground up past the water meter. Some water meters pass ground while others don't. It may pass code without it, but using a continuity meter on my brother's, his water meter was not passing continuity through it, and we had to run a grounder jumper, if that makes sense. No. I'm gonna be honest. No, not really. Electrical ground. You run a jumper where the pipe is coming out from the ground past the water meter. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna need to look into that, I guess. But no. Never thought about that though. What chord do we go to there then? F sharp minor. Jumper wires. Interesting. Electronical plumbing connections. Home ownership is an infinite knowledge of just like obscure things. Hey. When's the right time here? I mean, I had thought about how, like, there are some apartments that I've had that have had horrible grounding. There's even been venues that I'd play where you just, like, it's sort of like when I'm playing my guitar and I'm like, I have to face this way when I record because otherwise it just gets this hiss. I am terrified of, like, plugging in my guitar for the first time, being like, all right, here we go. And I just turn up and it's just the worst, like, grounding hiss that I've ever heard, ever. And it's just, like, undoable. That scares me a little bit, you know. Then I don't know what I would do. I mean, I'd have to, you know, do that perhaps, maybe even more. I don't even know if that would be enough. Yeah, this isn't good enough. How many milliseconds would be 100 BPM? Hang on. Audio delay converter. 100 BPM to millisecond. Tempo to millisecond calculator. Hang on a second. So if we were at 100, I'm looking at you're looking at 75. Can't do 75 exactly, but 75 point. That's right. There we go. That's handy. I should save this. This is a really handy site right here. This was exactly what I was looking for. I actually didn't even think this would exist. So I'm very happy with this. Look at this. You change it. You can see how it would change. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It still always feel like delayed. You know what I mean? Why do the others all feel like they come in earlier still? I feel like I still hear a delay. Yeah, it doesn't sound good right now. Better. Remember, you do have cash for merch. May not be a treasure trove, but if you're in a pinch, I appreciate that. That's true. That's true. That's true. I gotta use that, though. I'm gonna... What's funny is I gotta use that cash, actually, and this might be the easiest way to do it, to just get more shirts from you. Like, buy ones that I have, because I have been selling some, like, in person to people. Or I give them out as well. So I'll just use that cash to just buy more shirts that you send to me, and then I'll, you know, sell those or give those out accordingly. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But I think I'm out of a specific size. I can't remember which one. Probably large. Okay, we're going to keep this. We're going to turn it down a little bit because it's a shimmer. It should be background. Which, hang on, let's try pulse 1 real quick. No, it's got to be 2. Okay, so let's... hang on. More context. Hmm. We'll just leave it like that for now. To go to City Hall. I'm pretty sure it's not that hard for me. I'd be tempted to end it after this one, actually. Like around the 2-minute mark. That might feel too short. This is underwater background music now. Exactly. So I have to show off in my song. I'll be like, see, it never actually goes like this. This is just the sound it makes if your character went underwater. When I was making a game, because I love games that do that change the music with you like as you're going. And in the very, very, very brief moment that I was working on trying to make a game, I was doing something similar to like what they do for the underwater music, where I was just playing tracks all over each other. So like if you listen to all audio that could possibly be played on a certain level, it would just be like 20 songs, but they would just be different, and I would just fade the volume between them, and they'd be nearly identical, but with little things that changed. And that was how I sort of made it. I assume that's how others do it as well. I didn't reinvent the wheel or anything with that, but it's really easy when you think of it that way. Like I take this exact same song, I just put the filter on, export it. Now there's our underwater version. We fade between them depending on where the player is. Easy. I feel like we could change this melody too. Hang on. Oh, I can't. Musical tie into an indie game would be a major step for your situation. I do have a couple games that I'm in. But I don't think anybody knows them or plays them. I did the music and sound effects for a game called Cake Tomino. It's a VR puzzle game. Here it is. Oh, it's only got one review and it's not good. Did they say anything about the sound effects? Hang on a minute. And the music. I did music and sound for this. No. Yes. It's only got one review and it's negative, and the product was given to them for free. I've never played this game, but if you play the preview video, that's 7 minutes long. you can hear my music so insanely quiet in the background, but otherwise all the sound effects that happen in the game, those are all me, including like the winning sound. He didn't. Yeah, there's like a 7-minute preview video here. Like, look. 7 minutes and 40 seconds long. Look at this. You can watch the whole thing. These spring sounds. Yep. See, I made that. Those little crunch sounds as he picks up the cake. Made that. Finish a puzzle. This was... He didn't balance the audio. Oh, I made that little sound when you get one correct. Oh, I don't know when it happens. He finishes a puzzle, one of them, and it's really loud. Oh, wait. You want to hear me eating? You know how I did that sound effect? I just went... And then I pitched it up and down because it would be annoying if it was just one the same, you know? Ingenious. Anyways, that's my dabble into sound design and music. Like I said, there's a whole song. It's like a 4-minute song that's playing in the background that loops. You can't hear it at all. It's so quiet in that demo compared to the sound effects and everything. So maybe you hear it better if you're playing the game and the VR headset's on. I don't have a VR headset, so I've never played it. So that's where it lives. I swear there's been some other games, but that's the only one I can really remember right off the top of my head, and I don't know why I always remember that. I think that's the only released game. That's why it's the only one I remember. It's the only one I ever found on Steam where I was like, oh shit, the other ones I've done music for, and they're like, yeah, we'll let you know when it comes out. Never heard anything back, and I've looked for them and never found them, and yeah, it happens. I get it. I've been like that too. I've been trying to develop a game and then just gave up on it. I was like, no, too hard. We're close. I changed my mind. I don't like that ending anymore. Go back to this one. Copy. Wait, just do this. Copy this one. Paste it here. I'd even rather just have this go up here. It almost feels like it needs to go one more time then. Comes the game. Who pooped my pants? Rated E for everyone. Listen to this at the beginning here. An open world MMO RPG roguelike city sim farming dating simulator. It's gonna be the ultimate poop your pants experience. Now here, do we have variety on this one? Okay, here's what I need to do. I think this one's still copy and paste. We need variety on this one. Please, when you make the game, make sure that the loading screen says a whole lot of bullshit at the loading bar, like loading the snip snops, getting the coffee ready. Yeah. Recalibrating the homunculable.
Who's a hoe?
Yo, Fluffy Mice, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Let's do this. How's the song so far? It's going pretty good. Here, I'll play it in a sec, or like more of it. We're making a little variety for that. Here, let's play it from... I was gonna play this from the beginning and hear the whole thing. Let's finish this one little part first. And then I'll play it from the beginning. Hang on. Da da na na na. Da da da. Slide to that D. Tee hee hee hee. Gotta jump right back up again. I wonder if I could do this though. Let's copy that, put it there. Actually, we could go bum ba dum bum ba da bum ba da bum ba dum like that. That might work actually. Or we just climb up. Actually, that kind of sounds nicer too. If I just did like a... I don't want this one hanging over. It's jumping too fast. What do I want here? Is that what this one's already doing? I think this is what I want, actually. Or that. Didn't I try this already? I think so. Mom. A bug assault gun? I have seen those. Those are the ones that you just load salt into it, right? And you just shoot it out and kills bugs. And then you're like, whatever, who cares? It's just salt in my... I'm just salting my place, so I don't need to pick it up. I have seen those. Man, I like this thing. Oh, wait, hang on. I think we need to climb back up. We can keep that the same. Ooh, I kind of like that. Hang on a minute. When do we start? We start on an F sharp on this. How do we get back down to an F sharp? Let's work backwards, you know? What if we went... Comes in on an offbeat. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I like it or not. Not really. It's growing on me more the more I listen to it. Okay, let's listen to this from the very beginning now. Stretch while I do this. So here I'm fine with the melody staying exactly the same. I can keep playing in a second, but it does need something more. Sort of like the shimmer, something light. Okay, hang on. Let's try the same thing I did on this one. No bass. It does feel very jarring. So I'm tempted to do something like let's do this. What if the snare comes in and just like kills all audio? Let's do this. On this bad boy, put a utility. I said put a utility. That puts the volume to 0. I'm gonna make it click, right? Now the same utility, wait, and then snap right back on. Put it on this. Yeah. So we're leaning into the kind of stark transition by just bringing in the snare and just, and then everybody comes in full volume. No filters. And then this still will need that final, like, yeah, I can feel it on this last one too. We need like an extra little final oomph. And I'm keeping it going this long because I think we should go twice as long, and then we could do this here. Well, I guess I only need to write it in one, and we just copy and paste it. But I'm gonna duplicate it out, and then we're gonna just write this and add some variation, right? And then it'll just end right around here, which I think that's honestly too long for a chiptune track. But that's because I show you the underwater theme a little, you know. That's why we're taking the scenic route underwater. Okay, I still need one more thing for this chorus. Because this one, I'm going to keep this melody the same. No variation at all. Because this is sort of our chorus. To make you go, oh, I remember this. I know this part. This whole na 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 da 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 da. That's, I guess it's the rhythm and the falling melody. Let's see, what else could I do? I'm tempted to go. This would feel like cheating. But watch, I bet if I did this, it'll already make it sound better. If I'm just bringing in noise right here. Let's turn it down, but send it to reverb. Okay. Let's do this. Where is that? Right here? Actually, a chiptune that so gradually turns into a normal song you don't notice. I don't think that's possible. Like, or people don't have the patience to sit around for a 12-hour piece, right? That'd be hard. I don't know that I want to take that challenge on. Okay, start here. Whatever this is, we'll just do it the same over there. So let's find it first. I'm gonna turn it up a lot. It might be too loud for now, but I just need to hear it better. We'll worry about mixing it later. Actually, it sounds really good. It sounds really good. This is exactly what was missing. It just needed a background. Something to fill in the holes. That was the problem. I could still hear holes. You like hearing some holes here, you know? I like hearing some holes. But by this point, it's like, okay, we're big. we're building this house and we don't want no holes anymore. They were cool for a while. I might just do this too. I love the way the noise comes in that part. Just full blast. I do feel like it might need to go down with that. Turn it down a little bit. Put that down. All right, let's write that new little part here. Better that way. Ooh, that's a good ending then. What chord are we ending on here? We need one final chord still. The B really wants to be. Yeah. I like it. Because it doesn't matter how long I hold it out. Fucked with the release, so it'd be forever. Or not forever, but the match, the delay, decay, whatever. I think this might be done. How'd I do in range diversity here? Not good. Look at this is the whole song. But then again, this is like ear piercing. This is painful in chiptune world. So I'm not gonna play it here. And this is unintelligible. So wait, why isn't this doesn't go to any reverb? Should it? Nah, maybe not. Keep it dry. I dig it. I like it. Save it. Save it right here. I think this will do. This is a nice little track. Does it still sound like the desert? I think people were saying that earlier. Does this fit desert theme? I mean, it's got the wind from the desert, you know? Oh, it's so windy in this desert. Get the sand out of my mouth. Oh, it's blowing in my face. You know? Am I acting convincing? Now we're in the underwater desert, which I don't really know how that makes sense, but... Hang on. I need to do one more thing. These two do sound very disjointed. Let's change it. Like, this does not feel like it's transitioning back into this. Can I look at it, please? God damn. There we go. This part still needs to be fixed. Hang on. Can I need to, okay, does it only work if I select this? Hey, what's the first note we go to? We got an F sharp. Okay, that's all I need to know. I think that could work. It's better. I don't hate it as much as the other one. Hang on, we'll hear it better when I do this too, because the low end's not playing it. This still feels too... Let me hear this whole part from here. You like the song? Thank you. Not bad for, what's this, 3 hours? 3 hours, pretty much. Yeah, that works great. I like that now. That works perfect now. In fact, nah, well, no, the variety's enough. Never mind. I was gonna like triple the lead, make it even thicker, but yeah, I think it's fine because the lead already adds variety, so yeah, it's good enough. What platforms are my songs on? They're everywhere. If you search for Slamhaus, I guess whatever you prefer. If you prefer Spotify, you can find all my stuff there. Spotify requires me to upload Tunesdays in. I put them in like 3-month albums. I do, one song a week, put them in 3-month albums, or compile the 3 months, put it into one album is I guess what I'm trying to say. And so Spotify doesn't want me to upload individual songs. I got to put it up when the whole album's done. So that one gets an upload basically once every 3 months, and that one's coming up next week. Next week, Tuesday, new album comes up on Spotify. But otherwise, SoundCloud's where I put up the most recent, even though it is behind now because I'm a little late on some artwork. But I'm just kind of swamped with life. But keep an eye on Spotify if that's your preferred new album. Well, I guess I say Spotify. It comes out everywhere on all the major things on August 6th. So Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, TikTok. Play it in your TikToks. Snapchat. All of my music is on Snapchat. Did you guys know that? Did you know you can play my music in your snaps? Search for Slamhaus. Snap your friends. Send them a slam beat. I actually make money from Snapchat too. I've made like $6 from Snapchat. How? Where's the money come from? That's what I don't even understand. Who paid? I mean, I guess I get why they're paying me because they used my music, but what? I don't understand how that one works. But I've made like $6 from Snapchat. Cool. But yeah, it's up on all your platforms, whatever, or check out my YouTube. To me, I don't know about you, but YouTube's like the first place I go to find music. Funny enough. It's like if I'm going to look up a song real quick, I'm going to search for it on YouTube right away. It's like reflex. I'm not going to open up Spotify and look for it on there. Spotify is for like playlist listening. You compile your perfect playlists and listen to them multiple times or whatever. YouTube is for like, I want to hear that song now. Type it in, you're there. Anywho, I'm rambling now. But I'm going to end the stream because I'm hungry. But it's been fun. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'll be live again next week for another Tunesday for you. Take care. See you later.